Man, these are some really weird games. Exploder, Advance, Two Dogs, Hours of the Ghost House, A Billiards Killer, German Headquarters. All right, guys, who wants to see some German Headquarters? Stay tuned. Hey, Fred, what are you doing? Oh, man, I'm just playing some German Headquarters. German Headquarters? Yeah, man, didn't you see my opening? So when I loaded this, guys, this is German Headquarters. Interesting. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel, new Deadheads, or welcome back, Deadheads. I'm going to show you unboxing and review of this Gaminja ANS01 whatever. Please remember to leave a comment, hit that notification bell so you can always be aware of any time we upload any new videos. And let's get into this, and let's hop over to my unboxing of this, and let's go. All right, so let's get this guy opened. So first, let's take a look at the box. And I gotta say, this font is like a creepster looking font that I've seen before. So kind of reminds me of Halloween. I don't know, I guess it's okay that they went with that. This guy is just kooky anyways, and you know, one of the reasons I wanted to pick this up is, of course, so I could share with you guys and give you guys a look at this in case you decide to flirt with this and see if you're going to get it or not. But anyways, I gotta say that, you know, it's an okay box. I don't know about the font other than that. 3.5-inch IPS HD screen, a mini handheld game console. So at least we have right spelling there. Everything's spelled correctly so far. And over here, so we do have support download games, support expand memory, 360-degree joystick, save and load, and simulators. And then over here we have the manufacturer, Ariway, Shenzhen Technology, made in China, of course, Shenzhen. And on the back here, mini handheld, unique trigger button, 360 fingertip joystick, 3.5-inch IPS HD. Interesting, it doesn't tell you what the screen is. I don't know what the resolution of the screen is. It just says HD, which it may not be. It may only be 480p. Working voltage, charging time about 2 hours. All right, again, 3.5-inch IPS HD, compatible Type-C charging. And this is model ANS01A. They have a B or a number 2. And when I was speaking with the manufacturer, it looks like it's the same inside, just a different shell. But I kind of like the way this unique look. So let's hop into this thing, get this box open, and see what we see inside. And interesting, there's no padding there. Okay, no padding. And we have our cable here. Let's see, USB-C, A to C. So very typical nowadays of what we're seeing. We do have a screen protector, so that's nice. This is not a touch screen, but still it's nice to have this in case you drop it or whatever. And our manual, let's see here on our manual, Chinese, and here's our product manual, mini handheld game console. Let's see, his product is a game console, supports IPS HD screen. Again, they're not telling us the resolution, so I don't know what this is. Goes up to PS1. Initially, we thought this was going to be the Rockchip 3326. There's even maybe a misunderstanding that one of the two models will be 3566. I don't think it's either one of those. I think this is that really terrible CPU that was in that R35S Pro. But I'm going to open this guy up and see if I can figure out what's in it. Again, and here's our instructions mode. So yeah, let's see about this guy. So nothing, the boxing, not real awesome. I don't know why they don't have the little insert here to hold it in place, but initial thoughts here is this thing, not bad. Build quality. Oh, okay. So first of all, yeah, this doesn't surprise me. These Switch style sticks are not, there's no click. These are like Vita. There's no click. So these are probably hardwired to the D-pad. They're probably not even necessary for what I bet this is limited up to PS1. So yeah, and the position of them's not bad actually. Like holding this, like if this did have like a rock chip 3566 or something better, wouldn't be so bad here. But yeah, this doesn't feel so bad. Kind of like the angle. It reminds me of the the M43 or Pro HD or G18, whatever that is. Let's take a look at this D-pad, and this D-pad is really low down here on this curve, so I don't know how that would feel. But as far as the D-pad goes, okay, it's a good D-pad. Oh yeah, it's got a lot of nice pivot there. Okay, so this is a plus so far. This D-pad feels good. Now that's just without turning it on. Who knows if it's going to actually work? But yeah, I gotta say, first initial impressions of the D-pad, I like it. Sticks, I hate them. D-pad, I like them. Don't think we're gonna need the sticks really anyways for what this is gonna do. So looks like we have a speaker hole here. We have our start and select and a menu button. Now another thing is the color of these. These look faded and I don't know, like patinaed almost. So really interesting. Let's see the travel distance. Oh, not bad either. They're not real loud, but yeah, that's not bad at all. All right, so initially I'm going to say the D-pad is nice, the buttons are nice, the sticks are awful. The form factor, I like this. I mean, I don't know, that's weird to put my hand there, but of course it was too high up, so, but I kind of like how it looks. Take a look at the side here. So we have our power and a reset, and we have our SD card slot. Do we have a second one SD card slot. Our volume rocker here on the other side. A USB port. It's got two USB ports, so it probably has an OTG, so you might be able to get Wi-Fi right onto this thing. I don't know why. Probably doesn't matter because I don't, the software, I haven't seen what's in this. I don't know if it's miyoo, if it's locked down or what. I'm not expecting much deadhead, so again, this is probably going to be a very ultra budget, maybe not ultra budget price, but the way pricing is coming down with the Powkiddy V10, you can pick up at $25 right now. This guy's got to really impress me somehow. So let's see here, these triggers. It talked about the triggers. Now these, the way these are aligned are not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, if I'm holding the sticks and I'm doing this, that feels good. So guys, manufacturer, get this shell, get a good CPU in here. Put a G99 in this thing, or put a rock chip 3566, or we just looked at that Tiger 157, or even get the one in the Retroid Pocket 3S, 2S, the Tiger 310. Just now noticed that. Was that like a see-through window there? I guess that's where the sticker would go, but it's not there. So you can kind of see in there. That's kind of an interesting look. It does have a QC, so someone tests it. Hopefully it works. And it looks like nice little, no battery door here, so it's not removable. So yeah, kind of loud. But let's fire this thing up and let's see what we're gonna get. I'm a little nervous, deadheads. I don't expect much. All right, let's see what it's gonna do. And the red light came on. I don't know if maybe I'm not holding it down long enough. Oh, there we go. All right, game. Okay, welcome. Oh my goodness, what is this? This looks like the miyoo menu. This is not Onion OS, no way. Okay, let's see, we got to collect here. That's, what is that? I don't know. Game. Oh, loud clicky. Kind of skipping around there. Setting that's not spelled correctly. Okay, and download. So that's it. Yeah, this isn't even at least on that R35 Pro or whatever that was so awful. At least it had miyoo. So this doesn't even have miyoo. Let's see if this does anything. Nothing. And this music, I don't know if you can hear this music. I feel like I'm in an elevator. Do do do. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm not digging this. I don't know. That's kind of lame. Volume. So at least it shows the volume up 3, 4, 5. See how loud this can get. So up to a 5. Oh my, that ooh, shoo, that's loud. So it's a single speaker. It is front firing at least. All right, let's see here. Let's go into setting. Okay, language. So this one's in English. So a lot of languages here, not hard to find. I guess that's a positive. This probably is going to be marketed heavily to countries that don't have a lot of access to, you know, Ambernick or whatever. Button tone. Oh, you can change the button tone or mute it. Didn't I mute it? Oh, okay, mute it. Yeah, let's just mute that. That's annoying. At least you can turn it off. But if you dig sounds, sounds like a hammer hitting. No, that's, and then the brightness here. See how dark this can get. Okay, not bad. Pretty bright. All right. Says it's IPS. I don't know. I don't have any way to really sit here and test this thing in a sleep timer. All right, download. Do you need to update the download game directory? Update the game folder downloaded by the user. Oh no, let's see. Updating, please wait. Download. Start back. R2 scan R1. I thought I turned the sounds off. Okay guys, what's going on here? Let's get at it. Okay, I don't know what that is. Collect. What are we collecting? Is this like favorites? Oh, collect. Venture Island, Chinese, USA. I guess these are favorites. It says collect. Let's hop into this Adventure Island then. Now I gotta say the screen looks good. I'll give it that. It's 3.5-inch IPS. There's no way to change this, but the bezel is not that bad. This is huge looking up here with this thing, but it looks clear. Oh, look at that. That is playing like crap. What in the world? Yeah, that's not good. All right, so not a very good start here for this. I don't see how this thing is going to run even PlayStation if this is running like this. And no, there's no way to change anything to improve the speed here. Let's get out of here. Let's try something else. That was a terrible start to this. I did let the manufacturer know I'll be reviewing this, and I'll send them some send my feedback. Let's see here, Afterburner. So I didn't pay attention. I just kind of hit start here. The screen looks good. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it's got good color, good saturation. Now this is playing okay. It has a pretty high refresh rate. Let's see here. As the Chihuahua decides to get loud in the background, settle down. All right, so this is playing. I don't know if I'm on Master System or Genesis. And again, you know, going into this, it's not going to tell you that battery just dove down. I want to get out of these favorites. Let's go over here to the game. Ah, there we go. Okay, here's our simulator. Look, the battery indicator. Famicom, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Sega, Mega Drive. That looks like that's going to be the Master System, right? Yeah, that's Master System. I don't know why it shows the 6 button like that. Let's go into Addams Family and see here. This game list doesn't look great either. It does look like it's scraped, but this looks more like Mega Drive than Master System. All right, so yeah, again, so far the D-pad and the screen are both pretty good on this. And yes, these sticks, this one probably is, yeah, look at that. It's just mapped. I guess you could play this way if you want to play with just both sticks. I don't really like these manufacturers doing these, hardwiring these sticks and putting them in where they're not clicky. It's just not even necessary. So don't understand why they're doing that for it. But yeah, but the D-pad is solid, man. So I'm gonna give them that. The D-pad is good. I'm not good at this game. But these sticks are just unnecessary. They should not have been on here. Move the D-pad up, get rid of the sticks. Of course, let's see what some PS1 can do. How is that gonna look? And let's look at this list here. These are, oh man, this is a whole mix of games. Not in any kind of order I can tell. There's some Mega Man. Let's go in and try some Mega Man since I found that. This did come with a 64 gig card. It's a very generic card, so it's probably not a very good reliable card. So far, Deadheads, this is falling in the category of the R35 Pro. It's not, there's just no, I don't understand the market for this, except maybe over in countries that don't have access. I see a lot of times our friends in Europe and other areas, Brazil, are not getting access to some of the better made handhelds. And so maybe they found a way to put these things out there, but the screen looks good. That I give it, the screen and this D-pad. And I'll try to do some Shoryuken here, but yeah, the screen and D-pad are the only redeeming quality so far of this. The unique look of it, I like the unique look of it. It is playing some PS1. You can add your own ROMs to it apparently. My friends in the custom firmware community get a hold of this. They may be able to unlock this. You know, we did a lot with SG Jam. That's come a long way from, you know, their lockdown firmware, and possibly I can talk the manufacturer into understanding, you know, the opportunity here, especially for the American market for this. Because again, if they're going to do further ones, if they're going to have two models, the second model should have no sticks. It should have been with a different CPU. But this is playing this game fine. This is not a super demanding PS1 game. But let's see if we can get, I'm going to see if it has something on here that might be a little more demanding. Alright, so it's claiming to have Quake 2. Let's see what this does. I'm a little interested to see how this is going to play. So I don't remember if this came out on PlayStation 1, if there was a port of this. Did id really put one out? I don't know. Activision, so maybe so. Because I'm still in the PlayStation folder, so this should be a PS1. And all right, so okay, I'm jumping with the stick and shooting. This might not be that bad. How am I gonna duck? The sticks, I mean the shoulder button's gonna do anything? Yeah, this is not that Quake was ever the best game for now we have in the world of 3D as far as being able to control. Let me see if this D-pad does better. Yeah, I think I like the D-pad better. So I mean, it looks okay. It looks not bad. But again, after just something that we have was playing Nintendo DS, we have the 3326 that is really sort of coming along and has been well developed. It's hard to, you know, accept something like this, Deadheads. Let me try one more game. Let's go into Game Boy Advance. All right, I was going to do Game Boy Advance, but before I open this thing up, I'm just going to try Street Fighter here on the arcade. So I went into MAME. So let's just give it a good old try here. Looks good. Again, screen looks good. Let's see what this D-pad can do. It's not that bad to hold. I am definitely not the best. This screen looks good. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay, so the D-pad is good. The screen is good. I am not good. Don't take my lack of shoryokens. What was that? That thing floated upwards? That's really weird. So, you know, before I open this up and wrap this video up, I'm going to say, you know, if you could find this thing at 20 bucks, it might be worth it. There's just so many out there. You know, like I said in the opening, the good thing about a free market is the fact that competition makes everybody better. It makes things better. And this, you know, manufacturer is stepping into an area they haven't really been into before. So I'm going to encourage them to keep trying. I'm going to give them, you know, constructive feedback. And the feedback is that there's too many other good options at this price in the market, at least the market we're in. Again, if they're aiming at getting this in a wider distribution out there in countries that don't have a lot of access, this would not be terrible for someone that cannot get something from one of the better Chinese manufacturers that we all know and love. But for the, you know, majority of people watching this channel, definitely this is, I'm not even sure it's going to be fun to tinker with. So let's get this guy open and let's see what it looks like on the inside. Let's verify that CPU. All right, let's get this puppy open. And so it does look like it's going to be one of these hex. It has weird screws. It's 1.5. I initially tried it. Here are the screws, so you can see I took off that here in the lighting over here, that sticker. But this looks like this is going to fit and open this up. So let's get this in there. And you always want to make sure you use the right screws, because if you use the wrong screws, you are going to strip it and certainly cause yourself a problem. So let's see here. Yep, that's coming out, so that's the right size. And it looks like there's 6 total screws here. There's the 4 right here, and then the 2 at the top. And I'm going to get this open, and zzz, zzz. All right, so as I got it open here, and not surprising, it is not easy to see what this CPU is. I don't know if that's intentional, if it's scraped off here. I'm going to zoom in and see using the technology of the camera, but I really can't read it, so I don't know that we're going to be able to verify the CPU right here. It looks like it says SUP, something like that. Not really sure, but nope, this is not a rock chip. Definitely not as we thought. I don't know if this is going to be, anybody on the channel, anybody watching, leave me a comment if you recognize this. I know it's not a clear picture and it's just not easy to see. But the circuit board looks fairly clean and okay. This wasn't too terribly hard to open. And so there you guys go. Here's a look at the Gaminja mini handheld console. I just realized it doesn't look like this. It doesn't have red buttons like that, and that picture is, it's not exactly what we got. But what do you expect, guys? Anyways, guys, I'm going to be on the Retro Handhelds podcast this coming Monday, so make sure you check it out. Come and join us, and as I get on there and join the guys for a roundtable, and we talk about all the wonderful things happening in the world of retro handhelds. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, And if you do decide to pick this thing up and tinker around with it, leave me a comment, let me know what you find out about it, or come check me out in the Discord and talk to me. Anyways, Dead Fred out.